How's it going, folks? T-Biz here, back again, and it's been a while. I've been on a hiatus just because I've been really sick of people and just really tired of a lot of things and just burnt out overall by life, work, everything, politics, you name it. I'm just burnt out on it, and especially just people, and especially really chicken shit people. I'm tired of it. Anyways, and that explains why I'm also deleting my Instagram. I might start it back up again, but I might be hardly following anybody and I might make it private. So I don't know. I'm just tired of whenever I have an opinion about something that somebody from the left comes at me with just really chicken shit stuff, and they just want to try to call you out, and it's stuff that they would never do to anybody in the streets. But apparently, if you're if you're a little bit conservative, then people just want to rail you, and it's cool for them to do that. It's okay, because that's what the society we live in now, and it sucks, and I don't like it. And if you don't like that, you can not watch this video and not listen to anything I have to say right now. But this is why I'm explaining why I've been on hiatus, because I'm tired of it. Screw Disney, they can go suck it. And yeah, a lot of things can suck it. But anyways, I want to dip into this Torrion figure because he is cool, and I got to pick up where I left off. And we might as well dip into a little bit of I guess, Wikipedia history, so to speak. The Minoan civilization was a Bronze Age Aegean civilization on the island of Crete and other Aegean islands, flourishing from 3000 BC to 1450 BC after a late period of decline, finally ending around 1100 BC. During the early Greek Dark Ages, it represents the first advanced civilization in Europe, leaving behind massive buildings and complexes, tools, artworks, writing systems, and massive network of trade. The civilization was rediscovered at the beginning of the 20th century through the work of the British archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans. The name Minoan derives from the mythical king Minos and was coined by Evans, who identified the site as Knossos, or Knossos, with the labyrinth and the Minotaur. The Minoan civilization has been described as the earliest of its kind in Europe, and historian Will Durant called the Minoans the first link in the European chain. Let's see anything else that's interesting about that. I think that's pretty much where we can get more into that, but we might as well also dip into I believe the Minotaur. Yeah, you gotta forgive me for this, but yeah, let's see. Minotaur is a mythical creature portrayed in classical times with the head and tail of a bull and the body of a man, or described by the Roman poet Ovid, a being part man and part bull. He dwelt at the center of the labyrinth, which was an elaborate maze-like construction designed by the architect Daedalus and his son Icarus. On the command of the king Minos of Crete, the Minotaur was eventually killed by the Athenian hero Theseus. Just had to throw that in because it's a little knowledge. And plus, I might leave a link or two for some documentaries that you can go check out to get more info on that, because I believe everybody should be kind of informed. It can't just be a regular toy review. You gotta learn something, maybe. Anyways, let's dip a little bit more into this character. Torrion, powerful yet peaceful, the cloven races are widely known for their heroic and noble nature. Unfortunately, the Shadow Minotaur are nothing of the sort. Their creation can be traced back to the First Age, when Pauxis agents stole away many woodland creatures and imbued them with dark magic. Mightily adept at magic, the Shadow Minotaur are a formidable element for the circle of Pauxis. Torrion, a young Shadow Minotaur with an unusual proficiency for spellcasting, has been given the great honor of representing Pauxis in the secret meeting of the dark factions known as the Covenant of Shadow. Man, there's so much to Mythic Legions and just the characters and their lore. I had no idea this guy was like a magic wielder. That's pretty cool. That is pretty interesting. Did not know that. Anyways, let's go ahead and rip this guy open and check him out. And here we have him, folks. Torrion in all his bullness, or I guess whatever you want to call it. But yeah, awesome shield. I love the paint job they actually did on this. It's just a nice, real glittery, sparkly metallic. And you can see it's kind of worn out. Or not worn out, but just where it would have been forged or whatever. It's just like really cool detail. Because it's real smooth and then kind of maybe hammered out right there. That's pretty awesome. And then there you go. Got the little clip right there. I'm not sure how sturdy these are. I think they might be okay sturdy enough, but I think they might tend to break too. And here's his, I guess his magic staff. It's pretty cool. You can see some strange writing engraved on there. Once again, really nice detail, just put into everything. The Four Horsemen, just really awesome. And I still would be careful with these because you could still pretty much break them if you wanted to. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm sure this is his staff for wielding magic, his dark magic. It's got these awesome pauldrons. Really love the colors on this figure. I think you can see pics of them and stuff like that, but I think once you get it into the light in front of your face, then that's where all the details really pop and come out. But once again, all these guys kind of shop at the same stores. There's your handy dandy generic belt that always works. And his sword. The sword's pretty awesome. I like that sword. Not perfect, but still pretty rad. His figure himself. I think this is always a separate piece. Yeah, it is. Just like the orcs. It's kind of a separate piece. Or the Cringer homage. I forgot that character's name. There's so many characters for Mythic Legions. It's hard to actually keep up. But once again, it's really great detail. And once again, they all shop at the same gauntlet and boot store and hoof store. So yeah, you see a lot of, just like Masters of the Universe, you see a lot of parts reused, but it's fine. I think it's okay because you just get, all around, you just get really good sculpted detail with these figures and just really good stuff. So the fact that they reuse a lot of stuff, it is cheating. It's not so much cheating. It's, like I said, it's like Masters of the Universe or whatever, but they're just great figures. I think that kind of outweighs any lameness or whatever of them reusing anything. Once again, just really good articulation. Nice cut right there in the forearm. You got hinge. A little bit of a swivel, but not so much because it's altered by or hindered by the gauntlet. Once again, swivel. Knees, splitsies, nice splitsies. Got swivel. A little bit, not a whole lot of articulation right there in the ankle. There's quite a bit. Yeah, there you go. Got your rocker pivot, all that stuff. But it's only going to go so far. Other than that, yeah, this guy is rad. Love this figure. The detail on the face is awesome. And the horns, you can actually switch out. Can have them however you want them. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, really rad, man. This is an awesome figure. We're going to have to go ahead and pause for a minute and get them all set up with his accessories. And here he is, folks, with this magical staff in hand, ready to wield some dark magic. This thing is awesome, man. I really like this figure. I've seen other pictures and stuff of him, but yeah, it's like I always say, it's always cooler when you get him in hand, just because you get to notice all the really groovy details. And he's a little top heavy, so you kind of mess with him to get him to stand, but it's not that big of a problem at all. I wouldn't say it's a problem at all, but you got to work with him. And yeah, that's pretty cool. All the detail right there on his armor, on that skirt armor. Even the gem right here, it's not a gem, but it's the paint is so cool because it's like pretty much like the same paint I think you would see on here and all that, but it still pops just well enough to be like an actual jewel. So that's really cool. Belts, everything looks awesome, man. And like plain Raid Shadow Legends, even the paint on his hooves, or on the cloven hooves, the details on the bottom, just great stuff, really good stuff. And once again, you got peg holes for stands if you got them, so that's really cool. And yeah, man, it's a really cool figure. I like this because it reminds me of like a Raid Shadow Legends character, maybe like Rain Beast or something like that, or one of the Skinwalkers. I wish they would do Raid Shadow Legends figures. That would be awesome. I think that'd be really cool if they do that. but I doubt we'll ever see that anytime soon, but it would be really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Torrion review. Very, very awesome. But before we close this video out, I guess we might as well check him out with the sword in hand. And here he is with the sword in hand. It's awesome. You can actually put the sword in both hands, which is cool. And you can also take off the clip for the shield and just peg it onto his back, so for storage. So that's really cool too. And yeah, you got to kind of take off his pauldrons for this, but it looks a little wimpy without the pauldrons. But I think, yeah, with him, he looks very much like a Guar character, which is really rad. And yeah, these are just, once again, just another reason why Mythic Legions are really great figures, and why this last All-Stars wave was really awesome. And there was recently voting for the next All-Stars wave, which I voted for a bunch of skeletons and orcs. So that'd be cool to build up a orc army and a skeleton army. Very much so. Anyways, I'm back. I don't know how long, but I'm back, and hopefully I can get over this funk and start churning out more reviews and stop crying and whining so much at the beginning of videos and just give up some straight up reviews. I need to answer all of the good and bad comments that have been splayed out for me, and I will do that soon. And once again, everybody that I've met and known on Instagram, the cool people are awesome. Whatever about other people, I don't know. I just, you can't, I'll just say, you just can't be everybody's friend. You just can't. And I want to try to live my life without as much social media as possible, and pretty much just maybe limit it to YouTube or DeviantArt, and that's it. And just maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably miss out on a lot of things, but who knows? Who knows? Anyways, thanks for watching, all. More reviews definitely on the way. All right, later.